Nikki, this is Amanda with Digital Velocity and SEO, and here's the custom screencast that I told you about. So we start here on your site, and the first thing I noticed was, please excuse me, by the way, I'm kind of under the weather, so my voice is a little off this morning, but, so Google really likes to see like 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. Content is really important, and I plugged your words into a word counter here, and you've got 343. So we would need to add 1,200 or so words of content on your homepage. And in those words, we're able to target keywords so that you show up in searches, which I'll explain that a little bit more. First, I kind of wanted to show you your Google business listing. This is kind of almost as important as a website is these days. This is how you show up in those first 3 listings when you search for something. So this right here is what you would call the map pack, and this is where we want to get you. It's shown that 70% of people click on these first 3 business listings without going to the more businesses. So these first 3 positions are super important. So on your Google business listing, we would want to go in and build this out. Basically, there's a spot for a 750 word description here that we usually put some keywords in. Optimize this by getting some tagged location pictures in here. Building up your reviews. If you have past clients that you can go and get reviews from, I can make you a link or a QR code, and you can put those on flyers or business cards or whatever you want, just to be able to kind of collect more reviews, because they're a really important part of the Google business post. And then just building out everything, making sure that your phone number is correct across, all the different platforms that you're listed on. And that's one of the big things with the Google business listing is something called citations. And those are essentially your business name, address, and phone number as it's listed on Google in different directories like Yext, Yelp, Yellow Pages, BBB, Facebook. And so we usually go in and build out 200 of those. It looks like currently you have 7 citation sources, so you're listed in 7 places across the internet. Your competition for roofing has 46. So we go in there and blow them out of the water by getting 200 of these. And that really helps with your placing on Google. Next, I wanted to show you, this is a tool that I use called RROC, and this basically shows me everything about the back end of your site. So the UR and the DR scored here are basically like the trust that Google has in you and the power that's being driven to your website through what's called backlinks. Backlinks are essentially any site that has a link that links back to your website. So like blog posts where they would have like a link and it would lead back to your site, that would be considered a backlink. Referring domains are just the websites that host those backlinks. And then keywords, this is where it's really important. Keywords are how your customer finds you. They're things that they would type into the Google search bar to bring up your business, like roofing contractor, Olympia, window installer, Tenino. Those are kind of examples of keywords that we would want to use and target if the search volume was there, to be able to direct those customers to your website if they type that in the search bar. So I pulled up a few of your competitors in different niches. So I did one in roofing, one in windows, and one in paint, or what was this one? Remodeling. They came up for decks, I think. So let's see. Here, you're showing nothing for keywords. So they have a pretty substantial amount. Let's take a look and see. Really what we're looking for here is things that have like a location. So like this right here, because we want to be targeting keywords that are in your location so that they're bringing in people that need your services in an area that you serve. So like United Roofing, this is their name obviously, but things like that have Olympia Roofing Contractor, Olympia Roofing. These are things that we would go in and target, and we do that by putting this in the content on your website. So since you do several different niches, we could pull keywords from all of them. And let's see, they don't have any keywords. They've got a lot of keywords. So we would pull all these keywords from all their sites, all the different competitor sites, and get those on your site and get you ranking for them. And we could also save them in pictures as the keyword title. So if you, like say you were a competitor had a lot of traffic and you wanted to target some of that traffic, but you didn't want to put their business name on your website, you could hide it in a picture so that you can still kind of target some of their traffic. So those are kind of things that we do. Backlinks are another really important part. This is how your website gets its power. Let's see here. And so we can do like a copycat method where we go into your competitors and we see what kind of backlinks they have, and we go and target them and see if we can get them for you. And if we can't, then we get you higher quality backlinks, so that you're not only beating them in quantity, but you're beating them in quality. So see here, this is a directory that they're listed in. This is a blog post because there's been talks, so that's a post like on a newspaper. This looks like it's a blog post too, or if that's a directory. So you see, we come through and kind of evaluate each one of these links and see if it's a good link. If it's a high score right here, then we would go and target this link for you. So basically, the only thing you can't fake with Google is time now, and Google likes everything to be super organic looking. They don't like to see companies coming in and building a ton of backlinks right away, because it's kind of seen as spammy. So usually we target, anywhere between 10 and 20 backlinks a month that we build for our clients. That way it looks organic and you're still gaining. So, but you can see it'll take time for you to catch up to your competitors because they have a substantial amount of backlinks. So if you're building 10 or 20 a month, you can see how long that'll take. But that doesn't mean that we can't get you ranking for those keywords, and it especially doesn't mean that we can't get you ranking on the Google business listing, because this right here brings in separate traffic. So the Google business listing, it takes different things to rank in there than it does to rank down here in the organic section. So the organic section is what I'm talking about when I'm saying things like the backlinks and the keywords. This is where you would show up for it. But by having citations and by having your Google business listing built out, you can get customers from those first three positions. So yeah, those are kind of a few ways that I could get you going on building out your website and getting some SEO going. If this is something that you're interested in doing, we can schedule some time to sit down and have a kind of a deep dive about your business, so I can learn more about it and kind of what your goals are and how I can help you, and then I can build you a proposal from there. And just send me back an email or give me a Facebook message, or you can go ahead and call me. I left my number in the email. All right, thanks. Have a great day.